What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse. You could call it carcass on our plates, which we proudly munched and called that food. This is the African historic class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning, like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering pinnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. And this is our African proverb of the day. Now, our African proverb of the day is sweet. I love it. My brother, my sister, it is very sweet. And it says, as I quote, it is a Beninois proverb. It says, a slippery ground does not know a chief. Na a former air trono and nim or henu. A former air trono and nim or hene. Atasa. Hey. Ubete. Oh, the young girls and boys who come out and they are shouting, Atasa, Atasa. And if you are in the Zongo, you know what they will say? Oh, Nana Sanu. Sanu, Nana. My brother, my sister, it's like electricity. Hey, you could be as beautiful as Ewenam with a nose like that. Hey? If you touch it, it will give it to you. You could be as ugly as Caleb Boy with that ugly Sakura head. If you touch electricity, it will take you. Whether you are rich or poor, hey, it will give it to you. Or have you ever seen a situation where a rich man went to touch electricity and the electricity said, oh, sikanti. Udia media cha oko dabi. Ebe faula. That is how a slippery surface is. Whether you are beautiful or not, when you step into a slippery surface, you will slip. And when you slip, atasa, you will fall. Oh, yes. Now, what is this proverb talking about in real terms? Hey, I love this proverb. Eish. Now, certain things or situations do not discriminate in any way. It is therefore incumbent on the individual to be circumspect and exercise caution in order not to fall prey or victim to such. For example, if the doctor doesn't take good care of his health by living a healthy lifestyle, he will fall sick. It doesn't matter whether you are a doctor or not. If you do the same things that non-doctors do and fall ill, you will go. Hey, HIV/AIDS. If you go and stick your water hose in just every hole that you see, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be a macho man, or you could be a fianga like my producer, Lord Asoriba Tanda. If you go about sticking your water hose in almost every hole that you see, you will catch it. Hey, you can pray from morning till night. Hey, you could speak in tongues even whilst you are sticking your water hose in this hole. My brother, my sister, you will catch ears. You will catch ears. Hey, you could be a church chorister. You sing with the voice of an angel. Your name is Mami Efua. You are singing. Your Christian name is Magdalene. Hey! You could wash Jesus' feet with the most beautiful oil that you can find on earth. Hey, if you go about sleeping and allowing just any water holes in your hole, my God, you will catch it. I remember in those days, can I just close on that? When I was at Tia Ahmadiya Secondary School, Kumasi, Form 1, going to Form 2, Form 3, then we started hearing about ACE. Yeah, yes, ACE. I'm serious. ACE. Then we heard that it came from sex and it will make you lean and sick. Ha! We were all scared, afraid, so scared. Hey! And it was a big stigma. Remember when COVID even came? People who had COVID were hiding it, including the Minister of Health at the time, who lied to us. Ajiman Bedu, is that his name? Ajiman something. Yes. Ajiman Menu. He had it. Yet he came to lie to us that he didn't have it. Until his boss, Nana Akufo-Addo himself, came and told us, no, he had it. It's a kind of a stigma. Anytime a new disease comes, there's a stigma that goes along with it. So AIDS came, and this had the biggest stigma. I'm wondering how many people at your workplace will proudly come over to you or willingly come over to you and say, hey, you know, and we now, you know, I tested positive yesterday. Can you believe it? Ha! And we now would whisper into the ears of Jerome. Jerome will tell Aaron, hey, Charlie, you hear say, Asoriba say he get ace. Asoriba or Aso. Then it starts spreading. Soon all those shaking your hands will stop. Me boy, even if you give your money to Ewenam now, she would have to wear gloves before she takes the money. You see the point I am making. So in school, our counselor, school counselor, may he rest in peace, he's gone to eternity. I know he's in heaven. He was a good man, Mr. Ansong. He used to like me because I'm a French pa. He used to call me Ahmed. Tuela, Ahmed. Tuela. Oh gosh. Mr. Ansong decided to take us to the hospital. And we went to the HIV ward. Hey. And in those days, they were protecting the identities of just almost everybody there. When we went, mostly it was foreigners. Then there was one young girl. She was young, I think like Ewenam's age. You know, young. Yeah, Ewenam is about, I think, 42 or something. You know? On a more serious note, this lady was about 17, 18. She was lying on the bed, and the Bible, big fat Bible, was sitting on the table. She was holding the Bible, pick it up, put on her chest, put it under her pillow. She would go to the bathroom holding the Bible. Oh, everywhere she went, she was holding the Bible. And we were scared. The nurses encouraged us to hold her hands, nothing, no problem. We didn't do it. Early days of HIV is. My brother, when we left the hospital and were coming back, Mr. Anson told us, you know what got her this? There was a foreigner who came into the country and took advantage of her. She followed money and big things. And in those days, there was a bar called Maeye. I don't know how many of you, and Ewenam, do you know Maeye? Oh, she doesn't know. She's so young. But my producer knows Maeye. It was a brown kind of bag. The boggers used to, bring it in. The rich women used to hold it. Today, if you bring Maeye out there, nobody will take it. It's trash. How many of you remember Maeye? If you remember, say, yes, Rasta. Ewenam and the rest are little children. They don't know Maeye. The man bought her Maeye because it was her dream to have Maeye. She wanted to take it to school and bluff. And my AA was bought for her. Sometimes I feel I'm too old when I'm talking to people like Ewe now and they don't know the things that I know. My AA now say, yeah, it's on him. My brother. That was how she got it to my AA Amano Yari. My brother, a slippery surface has no respect for your Bible. A slippery surface has no respect for your Quran. Hey, Jesus. Let me tell you another quick story and I'm done. I remember in those days in school, Muslims and Christians, we used to argue. The Quran is more powerful than the Bible. The Bible is more powerful than the Quran. Wallahi, the Quran is more powerful than the Bible. Jesus is more powerful. Arguments. So we decided, after the argument, that we were going to put the Quran and the Bible in a big fire. And Muslims on one side believe that the Quran will never get burnt. Christians on the other side believe that their Bible will never get burnt. In the school. So 5 Muslims gathered, 5 Christians gathered. They put up a fire and the Muslims started praying. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, Al-Fatiha. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahman. They recited it to the end. Kulu Allahu uku uku. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahman. Kulu Allahu ahad. All the 3 times. And Christians on the side. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father who was in heaven, speak in tongues. Hey, I remember this. My brother, I was only 11 years. The fire was blazing hot. I remember the school watchman coming out to say, hey, what are you people doing there? Nobody said a word. It was time to throw the Bible and the Quran to the fire. The Muslims believed that the Quran will never get burnt. Christians believed that their Bible will never get burnt. Poof! The 2 of them into the fire. While the prayers went on. Arabic. What language it is, I don't know. Kai! My brother. It didn't even take 2 minutes. Both books burnt to ashes. We couldn't even trace the ash. Gone. Muslims looked at Christians in the face. Christians looked at Muslims in the face. Little children, fighting over which book was the superior one. My brother, fire has no respect for Quran. Fire has no respect for Bible. A slippery surface has no respect for a pastor. A slippery surface has no respect for imam. Reality is reality. My brother, that's why Jesus Christ said, don't put me to the test. Behind me, Satan. Remember when Satan told him to jump over the mountain? And just jump. Your Father in heaven will send angels to come and hold you and protect you. He said, don't put thy Lord, thy God to the test. Behind me, Satan. Please, reality is reality. Today's proverb is hot. A slippery surface does not know a chief. If Otumfo walks on a slippery surface, na tikobe pai. Togbisa sraku. Hen nantiwo. Slippery surface ni mwene be pai. Asoriba walks on a slippery surface. Na no be pai. Ewen nam walks on a slippery surface. Her beautiful nose will break.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student of the African history class. I love the African proverb.